What's up, peoples? How you doing? It is a great day. Oh, yes. And I got somebody on the show for you. You're not going to want to miss this show. And if you do, you're going to want to come back when you get a moment to watch it because it's iconic. We're going to be right back. Don't you go anywhere. Welcome back to the show. So today, okay, follow me. That's it. Welcome back to the show. So we got an iconic person on the show today, someone that I have followed throughout my little tiny little life, you know, my little minute little life. We got Dr. Dré on the show. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah. She's not but a diamond, baby. Yeah. Diamond. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm even better now that you're here. So
I was trying to get a little theme music for you.
Oh, good. I love. You know what? You're gonna have to mail me that hoodie though, because I'm liking it. It's two-tone. It's got two colors. It's got gray, which is like my favorite color of the hoodies.
I want to tell my son because he's the one who picked it.
No, he's got good taste. He's got good taste.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That's my son, Amos Brown. You can check him out on Instagram. Yeah.
Definitely. So tell me, what are you doing now? What's the whole plan that you're going through? And I mean, you've gone through so many different things and you've broken so many different, how would I say, not broken, but how broken in like a lot of different rappers and
broken
just
in. Wait a minute.
Yeah, no, that's how I say. I don't know how to say
breaking and entering. Holy.
Oh yeah, you broke them in. Okay, because they were just not, it was not something that was typical. And then you just kind of got them in there.
Well, yeah, I gotta say, because most people consider myself, not most people, I consider myself to be super BAD. That's a blind amputee and a type 2 diabetic. I do a lot of work for my Dr. Dre's Victory Foundation as we're putting things together to launch out and reaching out to many other foundations in the tri-state area and also nationally and internationally, raising greater awareness for people who are blind, people who are amputees, and also type 2 diabetics and other diabetics by working with their health and wellness and changing their diets, working with amputees to make sure they can get the proper equipment they need to function, and working with the blind people so we just don't bump into you in the subway or down in Sarasota, Florida. We do what we have to do. We want to go to the beach, and we too want to see the ladies like yeah in bikinis. You got a diamond, baby. So those things, that keeps me very busy, and I got a great team of people working with me, and I'm just so encouraged from those folks that are supporting what I'm doing. And I got some music stuff getting ready to happen, and I had a book I was putting out pre-pandemic, but then the pandemic hit, so I pulled it back. So I actually sat back and wrote another one too. So by the end of this year, we're going to release the first book, and that's called Yo, Bigger Stuff, the Dr. Dré episodes from 1989 to 1995, which pretty much chronicles my experience on MTV on a show I did called Yo MTV Raps today with Ed Lover, T Money, and yours truly, Dr. Dré. Yeah.
Man, I remember that. I was glued to the TV wherever I was. And I mean, because I traveled the world with my mom. And so, man, let me tell you something. When MTV came on, they had a tough time getting it because I think when in the 80s, we were in Europe a lot. And so we had to kind of like find a way to get me to watch MTV because I was so into your show. It was so cool.
Let me tell you. Thank you. We're blessed. We were an international hit. Still to this day, people keep doing the reruns on the YouTube and letting me know, Dr. Dré, I saw you on YouTube. And I had a big shout out to Clubhouse last Sunday. I was on a program called Sample List with Aruru and Lakeitha and company. And we had a great show with my partner, Mr. Alonzo Williams, the godfather of West Coast hip hop. And we do a show on Thursdays on Facebook Live and YouTube called Legendary Connects, with, of course, our beautiful legendary Queen Connector, Bernadette. So we keep real busy with it. But yes, Yo MTV Raps, we were international. I even performed in St. Petersburg, Russia at one point. But you got to get the book to hear about that. So as I said, I got 2 books coming out. I got a book about when I was on MTV, and then I got a book coming out, what happened before I got on MTV. So
definitely got to get that. We're going to have that. We're going to have the information for that in the description box so people can actually click on it, especially the one about Thursday. So, okay. So you formed a company, a foundation for amputees and blind.
The Dr. Dré Victory Foundation.
Awesome.
Say it like you know it. Dr.
Dré Victory Foundation.
What? Because we try to create greater accessibility for those with disabilities and special needs. We reach out to people who may have mental illness, especially because this is Autism Month. So we talk to folks and their children with autism. We try to embrace everybody and make people feel that we are just as equal as you are. We may do it a little slower. We may do it a little faster. But guess what? We're here because my name is Dr. Dré and I'm super bad. Watch me. Watch me.
Watch.
I got it. Hey.
A little bit, James, but I love it. So listen, I wanted to talk about really quick, the fact that I just had type 2 diabetes. I'm kind of like on the border. So I'm working on not in my diet and my exercise, and I brought it down. So I'm in my normal range now, but I know what it's like to be, like on that verge of, oh my gosh, my diet is wrong or something happens. What does the foundation do for those people who find themselves in type 2 diabetes? Can they reach out to you?
Yes, they can. What we do and what we're planning, as I said, we just put this together. So everything is in a planning stage. By the fall, we're working on putting together many different seminars, conferences, discussions, and some, guess what, concerts. Yes, concerts that we'll be able to reach out to folks and help them with bringing forth a slew of people I've been researching with for almost a decade that are going to discuss your health and wellness, your diet, your exercise regimes. And the thing is, we're not here to stress you out, because as a good friend of mine, Dr. Furman, said, we know you're going to cheat, but just make sure you get back on the good foot when you do.
That's right.
So the thing is, if you can start bringing down the meat in your diet, especially processed meat, it's so important because that stuff's laden with so many chemicals. You just don't need it in your body anymore. If you can switch and bring more vegetables into your diet, salads, vegetables, fruits. I mean, Dr. Furman has a thing called G-bombing. That's greens, beans, onions, mushrooms, berries, and seeds. Now, greens are pretty simple. Can't mess that one up. There's spinach, there's all types of salads you can go for. Stay away from the iceberg, because that's pretty much just water. Then there's beans, pinto beans, black beans, green beans. Beans is that, beans are good for you. Onions. Now, some people might say it makes me cry, but it also helps you to live. Those onions are the best for you, whether they be the little red onions or the big onions. Onions are great for you. Mushrooms. Now, I'm not just talking about the ones that get you high, but I'm talking about the ones that are good to eat. They're good to roast. They're good to put in your salads or put in your food. Beautiful thing. Berries. Excuse me. I meant berries. Berries are very simple. Blueberries for antioxidants. Raspberries, blackberries, green berries, orange berries, strawberries. Yes, all berries. Great fruit for you. And seeds. That's flax seeds, hemp seeds, chia seeds, those kind of seeds. And if you put it all together in your diet, you'd be surprised. It's going to help your body, help your immune system, and cut out all the soda in your life. Now, I know some people go, but I can't drink. I got to have something in there that's going to taste good. Water is your best friend. Because our bodies are made up of water. 2/3 water. It's good to drink water. That's why you get yourself a bottle of water. I'm trying to get away from plastic and find glass bottles, but that's a little difficult. But do what you can. If you can get into water, drinking at least 3 to 4 bottles of 16-ounce water a day, you will curtail your type 2 diabetes immensely. Just simple changes. And it's not that difficult. Some people say, well, I don't like vegetables. I don't like this. Why not? What's wrong with broccoli? You can have broccoli hot. You can have broccoli cold. You can have all kinds of different great veggies out there. String beans. You can have broccoli, eggplant. I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
Find something that you like and give it a try. Just switch it a little bit at a time. So if you're a big fast food addict, bring something in there, whether it be a fruit or vegetable, till you can get the balance going and switch it around. And your numbers, they will go down, and your medication will be eliminated. And check out my friend, Dr. Furman. He has a book called Eat to Life. Check out Dick Gregory's book, you know, talking about the foods that you need to eat. The late, great Dick Gregory, good friend of mine. But the process is not as hard as you think. It's not that hard. Where Bernadette has me do a couple of pamphlets called The Confessions of a Food Addict. And we're doing those before the books come out, because I always tell funny jokes about food and being a food addict. And I know for my heart, I am the world's greatest food addict. And I'll tell you some funny stories in those pamphlet books we're getting ready to do.
Awesome. Awesome. I find that garlic really helped it. Really, for me, garlic was the number one thing that brought not only my levels down for my sugar, but also my blood pressure, because obviously those two run hand in hand, and you have to get kidneys. Both. Yeah. And the kidney. Oh my gosh. Kidneys.
Yes, it's so important. Here's the thing with garlic. Garlic, although it may make you stink like a frog.
Boy, I tell you.
Things. But let me tell you something. Garlic is really good for you, whether you eat the cloves or whether you put it on your food. Here's another one thing I can help you out too. Very simple. Get yourself some liquid oregano. Liquid oregano. You do that too?
Got it. Yep.
You know, but see, so you know. You
know.
You know? And I mean, well, I was going to go on to stuff like sour sap. Do you know about that?
Yes. Yeah, because I'm mostly vegan. I'm mostly vegan vegetarian
juniper
now.
berries, elderberries, and of course, sea moss is the big thing now. Whether it be the yellow sea moss or the purple sea moss, do what you can, or get some supplements. There's a lot of stuff that you can do now, even if you're not just trying to be total vegan. I mean, I'll put it this way. I'll raise my hand. I'm the number one cheater on the planet when it comes to food, because we were raised a certain way. And certain things in our diet are just inherent to us. But if I sneak and I do something bad, I double down the next day and make sure I get back on my path. Because it's, I mean, the worst addict to be on the planet is a food addict. Because the one thing you have to sustain life with is food. So that's why doing this book, Confessions of a Food Addict. And it's not a big book, it's just a series of pamphlets telling stories about me and good things that you can supplement. And the thing is, it's interactive. We're going to have our site up where you can chime back at me, and we'll add it into as we do the book. So
wonderful.
That's one of the things we're doing this year too.
Wow. Well, I wish I had more time to talk to you. Maybe you can come back on another time and we can actually talk a little bit more.
Would love to talk to y'all. She's coming it down. She's coming it down. Diamond, y'all. I'm digging you already.
It's such a blessing.
You did this show with your shirt off, and I'm very impressed.
No, I have a shirt on right now.
Oh crap! You mean so? My imagination is losing it. Like, well, next time I'm doing this show with my shirt off, whether you like it or not.
Okay, all right, I'll show a little shoulder action then next time.
Me too. I'll just give you a little shoulder, a little of this, give you a little of this, and then dumb back. I did my workout this morning. That's another thing, real quick. Do simple exercises. No one's asking you to go out there and run a marathon, but if you walk a few steps a day and you can bring that thing up, that's something we're doing also later on in the year. Dr. Dre's challenge. And it's real easy. Everybody can do it. So we'll let Bernadette coordinate with you, and we'll say, you know what, y'all? It's time for this Dr. Dré challenge. Are you ready to spread it to all your fans on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram? Are you ready? And I think you'll be a great participant.
Definitely. I am definitely down for that, Dr. Dré. Thank you so much. And thank you, Bernadette. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to have all of that information in the description box below. And you've been listening to not only Dream Chasers Radio, but you've been listening to Golden Rule Entertainment. I am just so excited for this whole different thing coming out. And I hope that you can actually have some kind of a change going on, because no matter what, if you're diabetic or not, eventually you're going to have to change that diet, and it's going to have to be better than what you have now. And believe me,
and the thing is, it's for everybody.
Yes.
This isn't just for diabetics. This is for everybody, because we want to see you around a long time. Mm-hmm. We love you. I'll miss you. I can't wait to talk back with you. But thank you, Yaya, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. And don't forget to dare to be different. Until next time, guys. Bye. I dare to be different. I dare.